Okay, we're fucking off, boys and girls. All right, folks. Lens over, you beautiful degenerates. 40 days in the desert with no cum. Congratulations to me, a cumless desert. We fucking did it. I told my mom I'm giving up something for Lent. She goes, oh, I think I know what it was. Mom, how did you know I gave up eating meat? Or did you think I finally stopped stealing candy from Walgreens? Allergies, pardon me. Either way, both great options if you think about it. One builds character, the other builds calluses. Congrats to all the boys who made it through. All the Catholic boys that are still holding on and made it through. May your loads be released. May they clog every local drain or bless your favorite prostitute. Or if you're feeling fancy or desired significant other, if she still likes that sort of thing. Whatever works, release the Kraken. Release the cum Kraken, right? Speaking of questionable choices, which is all this is really about at the end of the day, this is the last time I'm voting for an 80-year-old senile president with some wild bucket list polls. This dude trying to make America great again by bombing other countries and turning them into resorts. It's fucking crazy, bro. I can't even wrap my head around it half of the time. Then again, look at the slave reservations in the South. Absolutely stunningly beautiful. That's kind of how Gaza's going to look in about 200 years. Keep it up. Future generations will vacate there like it's Hawaii, and some buzzkill will ruin the mood. Oh, you know how this place came to be? Yeah, children and their mothers bombed in submission with Nokia phones by Israel. And now we could vacate there. Isn't that cool? Beautiful. It's tragic. But hey, prime beachfront, am I right? Anyways, all that bombing and social chaos got me thinking about a different kind of warfare, the kind that doesn't leave craters but still ruins lives. You see, last week we talked about men. Men, we fight with fists, bombs, Excel spreadsheets. But women, let's be honest, they're fucking social psychopaths, essentially. However you want to phrase that, and you have another synonym for it, they're social psychopaths. And I don't mean that necessarily in a bad way either. Ladies and gentlemen, women don't have the same innate physical capabilities men do. Biologically speaking, I'm just talking biologically. So the tactical defense, warfare, and aggression, it's more emotional. It's sociological. They're master navigators, social psychopaths that kind of chameleon themselves into whatever the environment requires. That's not to say that men don't do this too. They do, but women do it in a precisely social way. So, yeah, I want to elaborate on that a little bit further. If you give me a little bit of time, just give me your ear. Lend me your ear. Band, hit it. Ladies and gentlemen, gather around. There's you poor bastards in the audience who still believe in emotional intelligence as some kind of feminine superpower. Okay, tonight we're diving headfirst into raw, unfiltered truth that polite society tries to bury under layers of girl power, hashtags, and therapy speak. Women are social psychopaths. Hooray! Now before the pearl clutchers start clutching, yeah, I'm saying it. Not because I hate women, hell, I actually love them for what they are, but because evolution didn't hand them the same toolkit as men. So they had to build their own empire out of whispers, smiles, gossip, strategic backstabs, essentially. It's hilarious, it's ruthless, and it's been running the social world since cave days. I noticed I didn't say cavemen, cave days. Let's call it what it is, the ultimate workaround for not being able to throw a punch that actually lands. So picture this. Man gets pissed. What does he do? He squares up. He swings. Testosterone surges or testrogen. Fists fly. Maybe a black eye or two. I almost said black guy. And boom! Dominance established. Problem solved. Or at least everyone knows where they stand at the end of the day. Biologically speaking, men are wired for different aggression. Bigger muscles, higher upper body strength. We got more physical risk tolerance. It's non-toxic masculinity. It's just hardware. Studies in evolutionary psychology back this up repeatedly. So males across cultures lean hard into physical and direct verbal aggression because historically, competing for mates and resources often meant literal combat. Hold on while I sip this delicious beverage. What are you drinking tonight? I'm having a nice Pilsner. Sierra Nevada Pilsner in a fucking frosty mug. Anyway, where was I? Ah, that's right. Yeah. But so like, yeah, so evolutionary psychology, males across cultures, they lean harder into physical and direct verbal aggression. Um, that's their way of competing for mates and resources. Often it's for combat, right? So women, it's more like nature looked at them and said, "You're the ones carrying the baby for 9 months. You're nursing it, you're protecting it while it's helpless." Imagine doing that. I can't even fathom that, right? Like, I have a baby. I witnessed my wife for 9 months nurturing this precious thing inside of her, and it's absolutely precious. They protected it in its most vulnerable state inside of their own body. So they can't afford to get their jaw broken in a bar fight or risk injury. That tanks your reproductive future. So instead of brute force, evolution gifted them with the deadliest weapon of all, the social fucking scalpel, I like to call it, or a knife or machete. So indirect aggression, right? Relational aggression. Call it what you want. Gossip, exclusion, rumor spreading. I tried to give it up for Lent, failed. The silent treatment upgraded to nuclear, basically, is what they're doing. Research shows girls and women consistently favor these tactics over physical ones. In proportions of total aggression, females go heavy on the indirect stuff, like, for example, damaging reputations, manipulating alliances, turning friends against each other without ever even throwing a punch. I mean, that's just high school 101 right there. It's genius, really. It's low risk, high reward. Why risk your own skin when you could torpedo a rival's social standing from the shadows? Did you hear what she said about you? She's not really that pretty when you see her without filters. Huh? She's not really that pretty when you see her fucking bent over and spinning around on a double-sided woo! Boom. It's just like that. Mate value plummets. Status evaporates. All while our girl keeps her hands clean and her smile perfect. No blood, no sweat. Evolutionary psych papers spell it out. Female intersexual competition peaks around mate seeking years, and they deploy these weapons to sabotage others' women's reputations precisely because social bonds and perception matter more than female success. Well, come on. And 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 here's where the social psychopath part kind of kicks in because these aren't the catty mean girls from high school movies, although that's how it seems, right? This is a tactical chameleon type mode. Women learn this behavior, often unconsciously, to read the room like a goddamn like CIA analyst or something. They smile when smiling wins points. They clap at your lame jokes, not because they're hilarious, because it oils the social machinery and keeps you useful. You're not actually funny. They just want you to think that you're funny because they see something deeper in you. It's how gay you are. Studies on laughter and smiling show gender differences in how these signals get deployed and perceived. Women are masters at the performative version to build affiliation or disarm. They adopt the exact social nuances the environmental demands. Sweet and nurturing with the guy who has resources, icy and exclusionary with the rival who threatens their spot, empathetic tears on cue when it manipulates sympathy. It's not two-faced, it's just adaptive warfare. Men conquer with swords or spreadsheets, right? In the office, grinding. Women conquer with vibes, alliances, and emotional judo. Relational aggression is so baked in that it shows up in preschool. Little 4-year-olds already using exclusion and gossip to climb the tiny social ladder while they play house. Now, the dark triad angle, men score higher overall in psychopathy, and narcissism, and Machiavellianism for that case. But women have their own flavor. That's what I'm trying to say here. Their limited empathy often routes through different traits, and when they flip the switch to cold social calculation, it looks eerily like high functioning manipulation without the messy physical fallout. They don't need to be clinical psychopaths. The strategy itself mimics it because the battlefield is the social web, not the battlefield itself. Look, This isn't every woman every second. Plenty are lovely, plenty are genuine, ride or die bitches. But the pattern, it's undeniable. Men get called out for their aggression because it's visible. Women's version flies under the radar as just being catty or dramatic. And it's every bit as calculated. They navigate the world this way because they have to. Biology didn't give them the option to bench pressing their problems away or, lifting bricks. I don't know who does that, but I do. So next time a woman flashes the perfect smile, I got you there when I said flashes, fake laughs at your story, you know it's happened to you once or twice, maybe more, and casually drops a subtle dig that ruins someone's week, tip your hat. What you're really experiencing and witnessing is a masterclass in evolutionary psychological jujitsu. Social psychopaths? Yeah, absolutely. And honestly, respect. In a world where raw power meets social finesse, they turn the handicap into an art form. Just don't expect me to pretend it's all rainbows and sisterhood. It's fucking hilarious. It's savage as fuck. It's why men will never fully understand the game they're playing, and we just have to live with it. Thanks a lot, guys. Try the veal. It's fucking delicious. And watch your fucking ass on the back. Just watch your fucking ass. I don't know what that meant. Watch your ass on the back. Just watch your ass, okay? Watch your fucking ass. Watch your ass on the way out. Watch your ass going out the back door. Watch your ass while you take a shit. Watch your ass fucking group chat. I don't fucking know. Watch your ass. Take it easy. Ciao, bitches.